Jamie! Jamie! Jamie, wake up!
What? What? I'm up. I'm up. What are you doing? Oh, good grief.
Come over here.
I'm up. Oh.
What?
I couldn't sleep. You were snoring.
I was snoring.
Yes.
I don't snore.
Yes, you were snoring. So I tried putting a clothespin on your nose to get you to shut up and everything, and it kept popping off every time you would
Hey!
flying off. So finally, after losing hours and hours and hours of sleep, listening to your long snores, I grabbed this thing and a blanket and came down here to sleep.
Well, at least it's getting some good use up here on the mountain.
Yeah, well, it's not the best pillow, but it worked. Oh, goodness. I guess I'm pretty sore. Oh, is it really already time to get up?
Yeah, I mean, it's 9:30. You slept really late.
9:30 already? Oh my goodness.
Jamie, did you look? What's all this? Did you sleepwalk down here and make all this mess?
I don't think so.
Oh my goodness.
At least I don't think I did. No.
What happened here?
I've never sleptwalked.
Look, half Mr. Al's bones are missing.
Oh no. Oh my goodness.
Why would anybody steal Mr. Al's gnomes?
And not that I would steal them, but why would anybody want to steal them?
That's just wrong.
I know it is.
It doesn't make any sense. They're a huge part of the Alpine Lodge.
Yeah, whether I like them or not.
This is their home.
Yes, it is.
I
They
bet
stay here.
you know what? I bet those poor little gnomes are so scared all alone out there. Maybe there's some sort of explanation.
Like what?
Maybe Winter took them all to dust them.
Yeah, well, goodness, I don't know. This whole room looked like it's been ransacked. I don't think anybody that works on the housekeeping crew would do something like this. Do you think so? I mean, that when they only clean toilets once a week or whatever, I don't know. I mean, it's possible, but I don't think so. It has to be a thief or something else. I mean, it's gotta be.
I have no idea.
We need to find Mr. Al, and we need to tell him exactly what's going on.
You're right,
I know I'm right.
because no napping is a crime that has to be stopped.
Like it happens so frequently. Oh my goodness.
No, right?
Yeah, but I agree. How about we divide and conquer? That's the best way to deal with this. You go find the security and you let them know what's happened here, and I will go find Mr. Al and let him know, okay?
All right, we're on it. Look out, you little no-napping thief. Drew and Jamie Winchester are coming for you.
Oh, goodness. Well, I'll go find Mr. Al. I think Drew is taking this way too seriously. Sherlock, just go report to security and meet me back here in a few minutes. Don't be messing around, don't be getting any food or doing anything stupid.
All right, time to solve this mystery. I've got my detective kit, and we're gonna crack this dome caper right now. Just gotta get these gloves on. They're really tight. I think they're made for domes. All right.
What are you doing?
What I'm putting on my gloves. Jamie, Rocky's given us a very important task to handle.
Okay.
I saw him in the security office.
You saw Rocky in the security office.
Yeah, I did.
That's really strange. What was the activities coordinator doing in the security office at the same time that you were there?
He was already there when I got there. Word travels fast at the Alpine Inn, and he is just as concerned about Mr. Owl's missing gnomes as we are.
Yeah, I'm sure he is, but how did he find out already? I mean, I'm sure everybody wants to find out what happened to him. I mean, what are you doing? So anyway, moving on. Everything went all right with Mr. Owl at the security office, or with the security office? I didn't want to talk to Mr. Owl, not you. Everything worked out all right in the security office? You're doing okay? What's going on?
Everything went right. Okay, it's handled. It's handled, all right?
What do you mean it's
handled? Now you and I, we've got a job to do. We got to dust for fingerprints.
Oh my goodness. Dust for fingerprints? Drew, don't you think we should leave that up to the professionals, the experts? We're gonna mess something up doing all this stuff.
Rocky showed me exactly how to do this, and we can totally handle some fingerprints. I've seen it done on TV like 1,000 times.
Oh, on TV, huh?
Yes, on TV.
I guess that makes you an expert, huh? Here we go again. There we go, the expert, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. Well, listen. Before you get started, Mr. Owl, not Mr. Rocky, you're the one who saw Mr. Rocky. Mr. Owl, stop it. Mr. Owl gave us a letter, and I promised that we would read it together.
A letter? You just got a letter?
Yes, I did. We got a
I
letter.
wonder who it's from.
I told you who it's from. It's from Mr. Owl.
Ah, okay.
It's right here. And I said I wouldn't read it.
I forgot you went to see him.
Yeah, well.
I did, and how did he take the news? Did it break his heart?
Well, it did. When I got to the office, this is what happened. When I got to the office, he had the chief was there.
The chief? You sure it was the chief?
It was the chief. It was
Not the chef?
It was the police chief.
I think it was the chef.
He was there too.
In the kitchen.
No, they were in Mr. Owl's office. The chef and the police chief were in Mr. Owl's office, and they were discussing the menu for the Alpine because
Why was the police chief discussing?
They were going to be honoring him tonight.
Oh.
And he had no idea that the gnomes were missing. But, see, it's convenient that the police chief was there with the chef.
Yes, sir.
But I don't think he was too shocked about the thief idea because there is a thief on the loose. He said that all the prize money from the winnings from the Winter Games were stolen from his safe. That's another reason why the police chief was there.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And it gets worse.
That's crazy.
I know, it gets worse. It gets worse. Mr. Owl told me that between the gnomes and the Winter Game prize money, over $500,000. Could you imagine?
$500,000?
$500,000? My goodness. Anyway, $500,000, over $500,000 have been taken from the Alpine Inn today. Even though he's not sure how they'll afford to keep the lodge open after this, he said he knows he can trust God's promises, every one of them. We even learned about that last week. So, he's not going to worry.
Not just last week.
Yeah, that was true.
We've learned about it all the weeks.
Yes, exactly.
Mr. Owl,
Yes.
he's the best.
You got that right. He is. Now, do you want to read this letter together because I've been holding on to it and I'm wanting to read it.
Sure, why not? Let's read it.
Okay, here we go.
Dear Jamie and Drew, I want to thank you for your hard work yesterday to save the Winter Games for the Alpine Inn. I'm proud of you both for trusting God's promises and allowing Him to work through you. To show my appreciation, I want you both to choose a gnome from my collection to keep as your own. It will remind you that God is always with you, and you can trust His promises. Signed, Alpine.
Wow! He's gonna let us keep a gnome from his collection. That's huge! I think I'm gonna pick the one with the Hawaiian shirt. No. The biker gnome. Oh, or what about the little rock
I
star
think you
gnome
can only
with the
pick one gnome.
guitar?
There's only one gnome
What
left on the shelf.
are you gonna get?
Oh, good grief. Yeah, I don't know, Drew. I don't even think we should take a gnome. We shouldn't take one at all. Not with everything that's been going on and that's happened. He's already lost so many gnomes. Plus, we didn't work hard to save the Winter Games so we could get a gift. We worked hard so that it could save the inn, so they could have summer camp for the kids or the Winter Games for the kids. And we did it because we know God could work through us to help Mr. Alpine get the prize money that he needed to have the camp and keep the inn open. That's why we did it.
But
I don't even want to take one of those things home.
it would be so cool. Can you imagine taking them home? Nobody else in the entire United States would have a real gnome from the Alpine Inn.
Yes, I am sure that you are correct. I know. But, Drew, come on. It's not the right thing to do. Not at all. Period. Exclamation point.
The security team just sent us a text.
It did?
Yeah.
Wow, what's it say? Let's read it.
It has footage of the lobby last night, but apparently it's been tampered with.
Wow. Oh, goodness. Hey, let me see this. Come on, let me see it one more time. I want to see it.
All right, let's see. Let's look at the security footage.
Whoa, was that a Yeti I just saw?
That was! Yes! You remember the Yeti I saw yesterday after the avalanche? That was him! I told you there was a Yeti!
I said it was Miss Winter. Anyway, really, that's a lot bigger than Miss Winter.
I told you! How exactly did you sleep?
I hate being wrong.
How did you sleep through that? Coming in here and stealing all the gnomes.
You know, I don't really know, but it was a whole lot easier to sleep through the Yeti stealing the gnomes than it was to sleep through your... that Yeti must have been really quiet.
All right, let's just get these fingerprints finished. Then we can go let the security guard know that I saw the Yeti sneaking to the lodge entrance yesterday too.
That's a great idea. You take care of that, and I'm going to find Mr. Owl to tell him that you think what you think about the generous gift and what we think about the generous gift. But I'm going to let him know that we are not accepting it because it's not the right thing to do, and because of everything else that has happened, and that we didn't do those things for a gift. We did it for God.
That really such a bummer.
I knew you would feel that way. I know. But remember, it's the right thing to do. I don't know what to do with it.
Silly.
I'm to take my
I
envelope.
wonder if the Yeti had an accomplice of some sort. If he does, we're gonna catch him. All right, see you later, Jamie. I'm gonna stay here and try and figure this out. You know, I wonder if the Yeti had an accomplice. I mean, if he did, I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna catch that Yeti and his accomplice, and we're gonna find those gnomes. What's this? Oh, I think I might have found a clue. It's a letter. It says, congratulations. If you're reading this note, you have a special opportunity to win $1 million. $1 million? Oh my goodness. All you need to do is find a note pictured on the back of this note and place them in the bottom of the stuffed animal bin in the gift shop. Once the gnome is in place, I'll contact you to give you the money. It's a picture of little Gnomeo. I'm a total pro at spotting him. And if I find him, I could get $1 million. $1 million, can you imagine that? That's a lot of money. I wonder if I should show this to Jamie. No, probably not. He'd probably think it's not right to give away little Gnomeo when he's not even ours to keep. He won't even let us take a gnome from Mr. Owl's collection. I mean, and if I want to get technical about it, I guess that is kind of true. But with all that money, I can give it Mr. Owl his stolen prize money back, buy him some new notes, and still have plenty of money left over to buy whatever I want. Decision made. I'm gonna go find little Gnomeo before someone else does.
Oh, man. Wow. I sure can't believe that Yeti or whoever it was stole all these gnomes and made this mess. Mr. Owl, he doesn't deserve this at all. Oh, man. Why did Drew leave his fingerprinting stuff here? Wow, that's weird. Drew never forgets this kind of stuff. He takes it with him wherever he goes. That's really strange. And what's this? What's this? Oh my goodness. $1 million? Little Gnomeo? This has got to be from the thief. It's just wrong. This Yeti thing is trying to con somebody into getting Mr. Owl's most valuable possessions and his most valuable gnome of all. It's unbelievable. Oh, good grief. Oh my goodness. There you are. Where have you been? How'd it go? How'd it go?
It was great, yeah, super, great, like, totally, really,
That's
great.
a lot of enthusiasm there for going to tell the security guard about the Yeti that you saw yesterday. But whatever, I mean, you can have that kind of enthusiasm about telling the security guards. I appreciate your enthusiasm. You left behind some stuff.
Alright, well, great seeing you. I got a jet.
Whoa.
What?
Stop. What are you doing? Where are you going? What's wrong with you? You're not acting like yourself. Well, not that you normally act like yourself. You're always acting kind of strange. But you're acting stranger than normal right now. What's going on with you?
Acting with me? No, nothing. Nothing's wrong.
What's in your hand?
I'm totally
What's in your hand?
A blanket.
No, your other hand. What is it?
This?
Yes.
This?
It's got marshmallows on it.
Yeah.
On a
It's
stick.
just a little snack. Don't you want marshmallows? on a stick?
No, I don't. Not unless it's over a campfire. Drew, what's going on with you? Are you hiding something from me? Because you're acting really, really odd.
Fine. I found little Gnomeo. All right.
All right, yes you did. Well, where was he?
Oddly enough, he was in the workout room. He was bench pressing this.
That's really funny. I guess he's been eating too much Swiss chocolate. Why are you hiding him from me in the blanket?
I needed to go to the bathroom real quick, and I was gonna come right back here to show you. Really, I was.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You are acting so weird. Is it that hat you have on that's making you act so weird? But all right, do whatever you've got to do. Just go ahead. It's fine.
Go where?
To the bathroom! You said you had to go to the bathroom. I'm usually the one that has to go to the bathroom all the time, and you'd have to go to the bathroom, so go to the bathroom.
You know what? It must have just been a false alarm because I don't even have to go anymore.
That quick?
Yeah, that
Oh,
quick.
okay, whatever. Yeah, we were just about to see what little Nomeo was trying to show us today. So let's find out what he has to show us today, okay?
Alrighty! Yeah, that's a great idea!
Woo! Yeah, my goodness. Are you feeling all right? Oh my goodness. All right, let's do this. Let's do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Naaman was an army commander who had a skin disease, and God had used a man named Elisha to help heal him. Naaman was so happy he wanted to give Elisha a gift. Elisha said that he couldn't accept this gift because he knew that it was God who had actually healed Naaman. Naaman begged and pleaded with Elisha to take the gift. Elisha didn't take the gift because he didn't want to get the credit for only something God could do. Gehazi, Elisha's servant, wanted Elisha to be rewarded. He decided to chase after Naaman, lying and asking him to give Elisha's servants 75 pounds of silver and 2 sets of clothes. Gehazi took all that Naaman had given him and put it in Elisha's house. Elisha knew that Gehazi had done the wrong thing. Because Gehazi took the gifts, God punished him by giving him the same skin disease Naaman had. Gehazi didn't do what was right, but Elisha did. Elisha trusted God. The next time you want to do what's wrong, you can trust God's promise that He will give you strength to do what's right.
Wow! I get it. Little Nomeo was lifting weights to help us remember that God, not ever to forget God's promises and give up. He gives us strength so we don't have to give up. Get it? Get it?
Yeah.
He was lifting weights to remind us not to give up.
I get it, all right. Oh, Jamie, I made a terrible mistake.
Okay, what do you mean? You're still acting weird.
I found this note that said if you find a note, like a little Nomeo, and take it to the toy bin, then
You get $1 million? $1
$1 million.
million.
$1
Drew,
million.
were you really going to give away little Nomeo? Were you really going to give him away?
No, it's awful. I just really wanted that money. Imagine if I had gone through with it. I was acting like Gehazi instead of Elisha by being super greedy. I wanted more. I wanted money more than I wanted God's promises, and I was scared. Little
Drew, it's okay. You're my brother.
No, it's not okay. I've been selfish all day. I wanted to accept a no from Mr. Al. Then I know most of his collection was already stolen, and then I almost gave away his favorite no just to get money. This is so bad. I'm worse than the Yeti.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, Drew, listen to me. Drew, listen to me.
You?
Yes, me. your older brother, listen to me. You aren't worse than the Yeti. I may feel like you're worse than the Yeti, but you aren't worse than the Yeti. And you aren't just like Gehazi, or however you pronounce the guy's name. Anyway, because he chose not to trust God's promises in the end. And you told me, he actually took the silver from Naaman, and you were tempted to give away Mr. Al's precious Nomio, but you, as soon as you heard the Bible story, you came through and you told the truth and you did the right thing anyway. But you're creeping me out with the way you're acting. Just like God's promises to us, He gave you the strength. He gave you the strength, not Nomio. God gave you the strength to focus on God. He gave you the strength to do what was right, even when you really wanted the money. You know, the money is the root of all terrible evil things. You gotta focus on God, not money or Nomio.
I thought it was the love of money.
The love of money, that's right, the love of money, you're right.
You're right, though.
You
No,
learned
you're
something
right.
in Sunday school.
I
You should go to Sunday
did
school more
listen. I
frequently.
listened to
And
Sunday
Kids
school.
Zone.
Apparently you should listen to
I
Sunday
know, I
school.
should. We should.
Yeah. Or listen to the preacher. I don't know who he is, but
Yeah. Listen to the preacher
he's
too.
kind of obnoxious. I know.
Sometimes.
But you gotta listen to him.
Yes.
But you know what? You're
You know
right.
what? If we don't listen to him, our parents will face their wrath when we get home.
Probably.
But anyway, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, you're right. I could have run right out the door, right over there, and headed straight for the toy bin, but I didn't.
Yeah, good thing. I'm really glad you trusted God's promises, because that would have been really bad.
Bad.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Really bad. From here on out, let's just stay focused on catching that Yeti. Whoever that may be, or she may be. Not joining forces with her. Let's work together to
You
catch the Yeti.
think the Yeti wrote the note?
I do. The Yeti, or someone who's working with the Yeti, there's definitely something very, very odd going on. Yeah. Anyway, very strange and odd. And we've got to stop it. We've got to help Mr. Al find out and figure out exactly what it is. From now on, don't believe a word of any of those notes that may be lying around. Do you understand? You got me?
Deal.
Thank you. All right.
Whoa!
What is it now?
I just got another text. I felt my pocket vibrate. It's a text from Rocky. Apparently, fresh Yeti prints have been spotted outside by the ski lift. What if he's getting away?
Well, let's go get her really quick. Let's go get her and catch him before she gets away. We've got to get the gnomes back.